r/AskReddit by Redmond Dtes. What is the worst thing you have found on someone else's phone? I found a phone and looked through the photos and found a picture of the guy holding his dong. But it was next to one of those tiny cans of Coke you get on planes. I have no idea why, but I assume he was trying to trick someone into thinking his dong was a regular Coke can size. Had a client showing me a picture of a haircut they wanted. I was hovering behind him as he was flipping through pictures, and the next one to the haircut ended up being what I assume was him, but his asshole wide open and googly eyes on his cheeks, bent over like the autocock meme. This was the day I learned never look at the phone until the customer has their picture up and ready. Photos of my own diary. My ex-boyfriend had taken pictures of every entry from when I was a kid and sent them all to my parents. CP. For a guy that was a coach of a girls' soccer team and had camps. Not sure if he went to jail or not, but he was reported as he was a federal employee. Multiple messages on various chat apps on ex's phone. Not just messages to other women, but also chatting with teenage girls in explicit and derogatory ways. Also, trying to meet up with a 16-year-old. When confronted, he said he was never going to act on any of it. And it was my fault as the relationship was going downhill and he was sexually frustrated. Oh, and photos of me naked and passed out. Very early in the relationship. I was 15. Found messages on my mother's phone about her failed suicide attempts and how she never wanted her kids to know about them. Didn't speak a word about what I saw, internalized the fear. She successfully took her life less than a year later. I found a plethora of nudes of my friends and several other boys and girls at our high school, including mine. My friends and I never sent him nudes, nor did we have any sexual or romantic interest in this person. I assume the same for the others. Emails of my ex trying to meet women from Craigslist for sex. My ex-wife's iTunes on her iPhone was actually my account that I set up for my iPad. She was just too lazy to set up a new account. So I told her if she did that her iMessages would come through to my iPad. She said she didn't care. Until she started cheating on me and I got the texts directly to my iPad. I found out my wife is dying after I read messages exchanged between her and her sister. I guess she was too afraid to tell me just yet. I waited till she wanted to tell me on her own before I told her that I had seen the messages and had already known. An app that allowed a married man to control a vibrator my girlfriend was wearing while around me. I was trying to help my friend change their phone case and a cockroach fell out. I had just finished having sex with my girlfriend at the time. Literally, right after finishing she turns over and sends a text, then got up to go to the bathroom. The person responded with, "So you finished up with him, when is he leaving?" It was the dude she was cheating on me with. I used to work with a chick who took her husband's phone to work by mistake. While showing a bunch of people photos of her kids, she stumbled across a nature folder and clicked it. The folder was full of CP. I watched as the blood drained out of her face and she became visibly pale and then sick. She threw up. I've never seen someone's emotions and skin color change up so quick. It scared the crap out of me. I remember hearing her scream and cry while talking to the cops. When her husband arrived with her phone, they slapped the cuffs on him and he confessed on the spot. When I worked at a movie theater, a customer came up to scan his digital ticket. He accidentally swipes the image of the ticket into a really high-def pic of a vagina with presumably cum coming out of it. All he could say was, "Oh wow. How did that get there? Haha." That my best friend's recently deceased husband had been cheating on her with men their entire relationship. She was standing over my shoulder eating as we made the discovery together. A picture of my sex toy up his butt sent to another girl. I was helping a tech-challenged friend move everything from an old phone to a new one. His most recent photo was his hard dong against the bong we all shared when we smoked at his place. I no longer use his smoking devices. Videos of my then husband descending into madness. He had gotten a traumatic brain injury, after which he took loads of videos of him going crazy. Last one, he was covered in vomit arguing with his reflection and had no idea it was him. 100% do not suggest watching someone you love like that. Trauma. Hanging out with a work friend after work. We would have a couple beers at this restaurant and he would scroll Tinder and I would help him decide on which way to swipe. Until we saw my wife. Now ex-wife. That was not a great time. Edit. This exploded lol. 9 years on Reddit. Now over half my karma is just this comment. Thank you for the supportive DMs. Found texts from my girlfriend's secret lover. This was in the early 2000s, when phones were still super primitive. Her phone had that Snake game on it, and mine didn't, so I would occasionally use her phone to play Snake. The game would get interrupted if someone texted though. And sure enough, while I was playing, her secret lover texted her. I saw it, and then couldn't help myself and had to read the rest of the texts between them. Absolutely crushed me. Mild compared to a lot of other people's stuff posted here, I know. Dude came to the job site to complain. Asks the number for the supervisor and when he pulls out his phone his screensaver is a guy holding a huge dong. I don't know if it was his own, or someone else's, but damn. Edit. Oh good. My highest upvoted comment about some random guy's dong pic. Lovely. Found a video on my boyfriend's phone in high school of him and his friends stomping a litter of raccoons one by one, making the others roll in the gore. It was one of the most wicked things I've seen someone do. Promptly broke up after that. Pics of me sleeping with their dong next to my face. Most disgusting stuff ever. Oh, and maybe an honorable mention. Pics of my ex cheating on me. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.